All right, it looks like I'm live. I was trying to wait for the end of Elsa's sale, but I had set this for 2.5 hours after the her sale started. When I said I would go live at 5 yesterday, I did not realize that Els had scheduled a sale for the day that I normally have my hang in the hollow. And so I put my live off. I will not be doing that again for anybody because it keeps happening. And I don't mean like Els does it keeps doing it. It's actually the first time this has happened with Els. Um, but I am no longer fielding requests that I not go live so that somebody else can go live or have a sale. I think it's actually pretty rude that people do that. And I've been accommodating up till now, but I'm done with that. So, regardless of who it is in the future, if I have a live scheduled on a Friday, I will be live. Um, I'm just finishing up my scraps of joy for today. Oh, gosh, that's really far off from. There we go. I think that's. Although now I think it's actually crooked. Let's see. Okay, that looks sort of all right to me. I don't know if I'm making it worse or better. And it seems awfully far away, but I know when I put the big book down, when I put the bigger glue books down, that they can be hard to see. So I'm going to go over to YouTube. As far as I know, there's nobody in here, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not eating up anybody's time. I'm just going to finish this up because I was working on it during her sale and then I got sidetracked. I just want to get this finished up. We're at the gluing down stage, so inking and gluing down will be done before you know it. Possibly before anybody even knows I'm live, so that could happen. In which case, nobody will know. Wahaha. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to mute because I was just watching Elsa's sale and I watched a couple other videos today. I watched a couple other videos. Was watching Joie de Vie do some kind of placemat thing. Hey Rebecca, I got your message. I just hadn't got around to returning it. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, sometimes I get in a not so great headspace, and I'm not very good at that. So I do apologize. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap up this. We're gonna ink that, and we're gonna glue this stuff down. And then we'll get on with the summer glue booking. This is the Scraps of Joy project, which I'm going to have to rename because when I named it, I did not realize that there was a channel called Scraps of Joy. And I think some people have thought I'm trying to insult her or steal something from her in some way. And I didn't even realize there was a channel with that name. I appreciate you worrying about me. That's very sweet. I just struggling with my depression right now. It happens a couple times a year, and this year it just hit me a little bit hard. So I apologize. Normally it doesn't last that long. Like I can at least go on and go live because I know I'm going to have a good interaction. It's just been kind of an icky year. And not in all ways. There's been good things. It's not like it's been all shit. It's never all shit. If that was the case, none of us would want to carry on. I hope you are doing okay and that you are having a good summer. It's not too hot where you are because it's been a weird year. We had like a which is very unusual. We usually have a non-existent or very short spring. Although I'll say it was spring weather, but no rain. We didn't really get any rain. all the way into June, we were still having really cool nights. And let's scooch him over a little bit. There. Just getting his elbow on this side. Do I have a paper towel? Yes, I do. Okay. So we're just going to piece in some other things. I want to put her over here, but then I wanted to tuck this lady in. So I've got to glue these down first. And then behind that lady, I wanted to put this. So we're going to... Okay, so we'll glue her down. If I were a pen, where would I be? Oh, that's the worst. It's the hot overnight. When it's like here, it'll be 105 or 110 or 90, but it won't cool down at night. It'll still be like 95, 105. It'll still be 90 at night. And so you're right. It never has a chance to cool. And so it's hot in the morning when you get up, and it's hotter the rest of the day. I think that's one of the things about the desert that people don't understand. Like, you might have hot weather, but usually in most areas of the country, I won't say all, you'll get a cooler evening. So at least when you get up, if you're sitting outside at night or stuff like that. Here, I think it's all the asphalt, but also just the desert is hot. But when you're hot at night and hot during the day, there's just no relief. And after a while, it's almost as bad as, when people got cabin fever from being stuck inside during the long winters. It's almost that same sort of thing, where you don't want to go outside because the car seats are too hot to sit on, and it's too hot to just even stand out there, Well, no fun. Thank goodness we have air conditioning, right? I'll tell you, that's my biggest impetus for getting myself back on track. I really got to get out of the desert. I like an else. I love living here, and rent is super expensive everywhere. But I don't think I got a couple more. I don't have 7 more years of desert in me, which is how long till Mike retires, I think. That's the minimum for him to retire. And I can't do 7 more years like this. It's killing me, Smalls. So I'm looking at things I can do to supplement my income, because I want to enjoy, every place is going to have a hot summer. But, I screwed that up. I wanted him behind there. Is it too late? It's too late. Maybe we just cut part of him off and we act like he's tucked under there. How high up do we want him to be? That's a little, okay. Kind of want him to be there. I think right there. So we're going to cut him off just. I'm sorry that I don't know, bisecting your body. Is there a word for that? Yeah, AC, man. And it's so hot in my room in particular. Like the room next door, frigid. My room, not so much. It actually, I do have hot flashes and stuff, but this room is the hottest one in the house. And I've been struggling with it for the whole time I've been here. The rest of the house is fine. I need to move that up a little bit so it's right on the edge. That's what it looks like he's popping up from behind there. There we go. Now I think it's safe to glue her down, and then we're going to glue the dog down. I just thought she'd be fun on the page, But I one thing that makes it a little more bearable right now is I said to Els the other night, I think, because I'm completely broke. I have, for most of the month previous, I had a negative bank balance over a refund that happened on Etsy. And I over $3.23 cost me a whole heck of a lot more than $3.23. I'm a little salty about that. So I told her, when I have a couple of sales under me, I'm gonna get another fan. I have this fan, which does help, but I also have a small that points at me at night when I'm sleeping. But I wanted to get another one for my desk because of the hot flashes. Because I sit here and all of a sudden I'll just be dripping sweat, and sometimes it's a hot flash, and sometimes it's just because it's 4:00 in the afternoon and it's hot in here. I'm sorry, this is like a totally boring conversation for you, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I am not being very entertaining. But it turns out she had an extra fan. So that's going right now, and it is marvelous. I have to tell you. Just marvelous. Where do I want this? I still have to glue that dog down. I'm going to put it over here. Sounds like Elsa's sale is just ending. Yeah, I promised everybody I'd be live last night. Then I came out and she was like, well, you can't go live tomorrow at 5 o'clock. That's during my sale. And I caved. But because, that's the polite thing to do when you live with somebody and they're having a sale. I just wasn't aware. It didn't, because it's not the 7th. It was yesterday. And I didn't think about her not having a sale yesterday. I just knew today wasn't the 7th. So I said, I'll go on after you then. But she's running long. It's good that they do that. A lot of people, especially in places where it doesn't get, trying to push his little doggy body down a little bit. But it's not working. Right. So that's our collage for today. We just need to put the date on it. And today is the 8th. It is day 98. So let's slide that in over here. Day 98. And it is 7/8/2022. I have to have the list because I'm like, okay, it's what day is it? Which day? In places where it's normally cool enough all year round, and some places don't even really have AC. They have swamp coolers, or traditionally they haven't needed to have central air. So we're all done for today. We'll leave that open over here, and we'll get on with the summer glue booking. Thank you for putting up with me trying to finish up today's. Oh, I gotta put the stuff over here away real quick. Give me a second. All the stuff I had out to search through. So you're driving the bus across the house. I waited, you guys. I figured 2.5 hours, and I went live at 2.5. At 5, and then I went out, and she's like, I'm having a sale tomorrow. And I went, oh, well, that's a problem, isn't it? I think I want to use this on the summer glue book. This guy is water skiing with a hat on. That is made of awesome. So this is my summer glue book that we made a little while ago. And I just haven't used it because, I haven't been live. And And I continued to work on Scraps of Joy, but I didn't really do a whole lot else besides dye paper and iron it. That's a thing, you know. So I'm just trimming this down. We're going to keep it a nice big image because he's got that nice wake behind him. I'll harvest the rest of this later, but I did want to use this picture hopefully today. Probably not on the cover though, because we're going to start with the cover. Hey, Steffi G and Christine and Neener, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to take some. This is my summer pile of stuff. So I'm going to take it out over here on the side, and we're gonna. I'm gonna have to go close my door. The boys are watching TV really loud, and I don't want it. Like it's too loud. It's gonna be distracting to me. Give me a second. I'm gonna run and grab something to drink, you guys. And your cat is doing awesome. Cool. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You're sweaty but still alive. Is it hot where you are? Okay, so I thought we might use these on the cover. Probably not him. We'll use him a little bit later. And then we'll just find some fun. So maybe for now, what I'll do is I'll put these up there. And I'll bring the pile. You can kind of all see, so I'm not just off camera yammering. Okay. So let's see. For the cover, what do we like? That's kind of nice. We might use that. Okay. And this way we can start pulling some of the words out too. There's a guy cliff diving. So maybe. I don't want to use all really big images though. I'd like to use some smaller ones. Let's see. The magic of summertime. Oh, we got to use the grilled corn. Grilled corn is such a summer thing, isn't it? I don't know how those wound up in there, but there they are. We got a kind of hippie ogre going on. We might use him. Let's put him over there. Why not? Why the heck not? Taste of summer, summer adventure. Just a lot of summer going on over here. Let's see. April showers, that's in the wrong bucket. That should be in the spring bucket. We'll move those out of the way. A flowery mason jar. I don't know why that's in there. I don't even know why I have that. Where'd that come from? Okay. That is the wrong word, phone. Oh. Yeah, it's been hot. A nice, humid Colorado isn't supposed to be this moist. Autocorrect. What a pain in the tush. Okay, we got to have some summer cocktails. That's a must, right? Okay. There's a little bar. There's a nice little sailboat. That could be a thing. Okay, we don't need the shoes right now. I'm not sure why that's in there. Let's take that out. That's not really summer. See, things get mixed in. You're like, I don't know. That's for the spring one. That is not summer. Maybe at one time I was going to mix spring and summer. But spring has its own thing now. Okay. There's a little topiary garden thing. I like that. Sunglasses. That's a plain window, so that's vacation, right? Hey, Janice. How's it going? I'm sticky. It's gross. Yeah. Humidity is a thing. It's not a good thing. But that's most everywhere. We have a little bit of humidity here, and we notice any little bit of humidity, you know. I got a boat. Some doors. Some random doors. That's not too exciting. Oh, shells. Shells for the cover, right? Janice, we're working on the summer glue book, and we're looking for pictures we might use on the cover. So that's where we're at. I don't know why all these gems are in here. And watch face. I must have thought they were summery. I lost my mind. We got a crab. There's a crab. Probably save that for later. Yeah. I used to live in South Carolina for a number of years, and it is gorgeous there, but the humidity in the summer, oh, I could never go back. Knowing what I know now. I don't know how like people in Louisiana where it's super, super moist, you know. Well, there's a sweet little row of houses. We might use that. Okay, there's a lush green like road trip. It's just a road going out into the distance. Yes, big fat ice creams then. That is the answer. Okay. Beach might be nice. So I'm just choosing out ones that I think, you know, the cover kind of iconic summer things going on. The underwater pictures. Okay, that's a little big for the cover. There's a very tropical kind of feel. It's a little bit bigger than we want, probably. Sort of thing, but that's a little bigger than I think we want. Ooh. Got a couple of pictures of boats, but maybe bunnies camping. Okay, lighthouse, but I don't think I want that on the cover. And that's a little too big. Definitely too big for the cover. Okay. Maybe a person. There's a guy surfing. There's a small picture of a beach. That might be. And there's one of my hairs. Let's get that into the trash can. They get in everything, just everywhere. There it'll be. Okay. You don't have. Yeah, so it's that swampy kind of. It's its own thing. Oh, it's a dorm fridge. Oh, there you go. Yeah, small one is you need works at a restaurant or a convenience store, like when they're walking cooler sometimes and just stand there till you're chilled to the bone. These are a little bit bigger than we want for the cover. There's another one of that guy. Get a picnic, but I still think that's too big for the cover. We cut that down. But I think that's still bigger than cover. I love this window. I have like 3 or 4 of them. I used one recently in a Scraps of Joy. Okay, that could be a thing. I'm probably overkilling it, but better to have too many than not enough. I love this little kid. He just looks so happy. Oh, there's a little bitty one of the cliff diver. Let's put that over there. It's a bitty cliff diver. Look at that blue sky. I don't know if I'm just getting older and I'm less tolerant of the heat. Ooh, that's nice. The little islands. That's probably off the coast of Oregon or Washington. Little kayaker. Okay. We might use that on the cover or part of it. We'll see. It's a little big. We can pass up a lot of these just based on size. The kid with a cape. Okay, here's some little carnival pictures. Like one of those little carnivals you go to that sets up and moves around. That's it's one of those make you sick things. I was looking to see if there was the Ferris wheel, but there's not. Do we have any more? There's some small ones back here. I've got a lot of good summer stuff. Just because we're cover, I want to cram a lot on there, you know. A baseball kind of person. I'm not really an any sports kind of person. Although I do like live sports usually. It's more fun if you're there, I guess. That's a guy standing on a mountain just looking out at the. Oh, that's fun. But I think that's too big for the cover. That does not belong here because that's winter. It is definitely winter. That's a big tomato. Okay. Ooh, hot air balloon, small hot air balloon. It's good. Another shell. Ooh, fellows on the beach. Guys with surfboards. All right, what do we got here? There's a little waterfall. Penguin drinking ice water in a lawn chair. You gotta have fun with it. People flying a kite. Ooh, there's another cocktail. Okay. Some flamingos flying. Oh, I love that picture, but I think it's a little bit for the cover. Oh, the weather's hotter everywhere, Nina. but global warming isn't a thing. Overall, summers are hotter and longer than they have been in any previous decades. There's a nice picture of water. We could cut it down even a little bit. Ooh, tense. Okay. Guy with the grill. That's almost a must-have for summer. Oh, kids with. Okay. There's another kind of carnival picture. A bicycle with balloons. Okay, here's some fun ones. I think that's more Valentine's Day. Let's put that with the Valentine's Day stuff. Some of these are not really. That one probably could be in that one. The rest of these should go in some other file because they're not really summer. Giant ice cream. Okay. Oh, there's a skinny picture of a tent in the forest. Team sports bore you? I like them live just fine, but I don't like to watch them on TV, and I don't follow any sports. Like, I have a team, and I'm not. And if you do, I'm not saying it's wrong. I am not saying it's wrong at all. It's just not for me. Sorry, let me get a drink. All right. All right. So now we're just going to pile some things up a little bit neater because I made a big mess. And we'll work with this pile here for the cover. So we have lots of gluing ahead of us. Oh, here's some more where adventure begins. Okay, let's push those words up. We need to make this one a little bit smaller. It's like hanging off the thing. Okay. Oh, Janice. I was a fan, but now they suck balls. Probably just need to refresh. I noticed it doesn't really do it on its own now. So this is the cover, and you guys have seen. I know I did the upside down thing. This is an upcycled cover covered in paper, little fabric on the spine, and then we did paint swipes over various big papers. We're upcycling some book jackets. So we just did general, so that there's some color already down, because I have issues with white space. YouTube is incorrect. So just a variety of pages. I used a lot of these ledger pages that from Brooke. And we cut some of them down and we folded some of them over, but they're nice sturdy pages. Not too thin, not too thick. They took the paint very well. We did use a little acrylic ink too. And so I think there's 15 pages in here, 12 to 15, I think, if I remember correctly. So we have lots of fun things to do. And if we decide we don't like the flippies, we can always cut them out and tip them in somewhere else or whatever. We get options. We get options, man. So that's what the book looks like. All right, we got lots and lots of space to glue book those nice big pictures. So yeah, I have a refresh button, but That works just as well. It's a mystery amount of people. They're still answering questions on their workplace. Disgusting behavior. Owner is a jerk. The commodes. Ay. Sports. Oh, you're talking about the sports team. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got our summer ogre that we're probably going to use. At least I think he's some kind of. But that's cute, so we'll probably use that. Oh, okay. I see. I'm a little thick sometimes. All right. So now I'm wondering if I have enough images. Okay. So, and we're going to want to overlap onto this a little bit because I made it a little uneven. But we've got choices. Do you want to maybe put that like right in the middle? Ish. Okay, let's see. I feel like the summer corn has to be a thing. Has to be. It's just gotta be on there. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna look at the larger pictures first and see if there's anything we just gotta have. Because we have smaller versions, not the same picture, but we have lots of smaller choices. We probably don't want to hog it all up with big images if we don't have to. I'm kind of keen on doing this down here. Let's tear off a little bit more of that. And we can maybe put something there. Let's push that over here. Maybe we just want to use part of that. So we can put another picture back there. Okay. What do we got here? That's the big tomato lady. Did I just remind you of that? Isn't summer corn on the grill the best? Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I really like that because that says tropical vacation to me, but it is awfully, awfully big. I don't want to cover up all of that. Maybe this just... having thoughts. Because everything is on this side. So maybe I want to put this over it. Okay, let's rethink this. That way we don't have to cut anything off that's like... all the interest is on this side. Okay, we're gonna have to think. We're gonna use that. I gotta rethink this. Different kinds of beaches. I think I'm just gonna have to use this one somewhere else. I think this is just not gonna play. All right. Oh, yeah. Mike loves to go out and grill, though. He does, well, he does a lot of the cooking and cleaning here. Um, his moniker, House Mouse, is fairly accurate. You know, he does most of the housey things. He's a good guy. Al's got a very good partner in life. Okay, so we're going to put her over the top, I think. I need to trim that into a straight line because I need that to be a straight line on that side. Because we're more or less going to try and cover up where that's crooked there. I'm going to run into the same problem with this picture because all the interest, we don't want to get rid of the diver. That kind of kills the whole vibe, man. Well, not all the way over to the edge. We want to show off some of the. Okay. And maybe we put that. No, because that's going to get covered up by this. The corn has to be on there somewhere, though. We got to have the corn. I think that's going to be a problem because it's the only thing with torn edges. So we'll save that for later. Get boats, kayaks. Some cute little summer cottages. Thank you, Yesenia. How are you doing? I see you posting such amazing things. I love your artwork. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to get this road in here. There is palm trees and people on the beach. Let's see. Do we have any really, really tiny? Okay, we got the penguin with the ice cube, which I think we're going to put down here. That's a little version of the cliff diver, but we've used the big version. So let's put that up there in the event that we don't, in case we change our minds. Okay, so I think I'm going to break up the seashell picture to go here and there. So what do we need? Maybe doing that. I don't know. I think I want that under, though. Under? Okay. Okay, we'll need a little something there, but for a little bit, maybe. Plans for the weekend? Do anything, special? Going anywhere? Just gonna sit in the house and chill in the air conditioning? Like, what is on your agenda? On your agenda. So far, so good. I think. I think. Okay, we've got the carnival pictures, but we haven't really, they're stuck to the, I cleaned the mat yesterday. Now nothing will move on it. Because, that's part of its purpose in life. Okay, I love that. That's a lot of beach or a lot of water. Okay, we're going to throw that up there. I love the bicycle. Let's see. Ooh, we haven't done a waterfall at all. We don't want our pictures of the woods to be too close together. So maybe something like that. And then we can break it up with a hot air balloon. Be a slightly bigger image. Oh, here's a stylized fair. That could be really good for that spot. There, I think I like that. Okay. Grilling. We got a guy grilling. I don't know that that's going to make it onto the cover. So, is that cocktail just big enough? That cocktail is just big enough to fill up that space. I think we got our cover. I think I better take a picture of it. Going to do a free sale. Give food donation for food shelf in the morning. Oh, that's nice, Christine. That's a thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to bust out the tablet. So I have some frame of reference for what I thought I was doing. Because the minute I start moving this stuff, I'm going to immediately forget. All right, so I got a reference. Now it's off to the side here. Okay, so let's move all these other images away now. Don't confuse the issue. And then we got some edges to ink, right? Okay. I think we did a good job. I think we found some fun things. It doesn't seem odd. That's a very nice thing to do, Christine. People need food in the summer the same they do around the holidays. And actually probably more, because I think that they get a lot less donations in the other seasons. The boys are here this weekend. The boys are here this weekend to spend time with elves. So that's a thing that will be going on. And I don't participate in any of that. They're here, I'm here, but we're not. Small, they're great kids, but small children are not my jam. I like to say I did my time. I raised mine. So I'll be working through the weekend. It's not like there's a shortage of things to do. I've got plenty to do. That's very nice. Awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's get all these. I am an inked edges person. I feel compelled. I like the pop it gives. I like that it kind of defines the picture. It also sometimes on torn edges can help things blend together. It just adds a little something. But not everybody is an inker, and that is okay too. If you don't like inked edges, or you have some condition like carpal tunnel where inking is hard for you, never feel like you're not doing it right. Because you're doing it wrong. Police are out in force everywhere. There's no wrong way to craft. Whatever makes you happy is your right way. Hey, Hottie, how are you doing? I was in your guys' live last night lurking. Rosemary's got all the fun stuff going on with her forest floor caboodle. It's very appropriate for summer, guys. If you haven't checked it out, you should go over and check out Rosemary's Caboodle Kit, her Etsy store. Because it's a kit you buy, but it's also a group activity. You get all the interaction with all the lovely ladies. Everybody's kind of creating something together, but everybody's something is a little bit different. You can make it exactly as Rosemary makes it. You can put your favorite spin on it. You can make something totally different out of it. But Rosemary really does have a never-ending imagination. She's always got something going on. She's got really great ideas. You know, so that it's not, you're not always making the same thing. Each one is like a little mini construction project. You get a whole new experience. All right, all our images are inked now. And if you like to hang out with fun people, Rosemary's people are definitely fun. So we're starting with these two because these two go under everything else essentially. So here we go. A little bit of watered down Aleene's here just to make it easier just to squeeze the bottle. I having hand strength issues. So I watered it down a little bit so it's easier to get it out of the bottle because it can get very thick, especially here. Even though the AC is always on, you know, it's pretty temperature regulated in here. But again, my room is especially warm. It still tends to thicken up and becomes difficult to squeeze. It takes a lot of hand strength. Once again, Amy does not know where her bone folder is. Hey, Els, how's it going? Are you doing invoices for your sale? I'll PayPal you my $4 when I get off my live. I got a stamp cleaner thingy because that's part of the reason I don't use stamps very much is I have to get up and go wash them off. So if I have a stamp cleaner, I can clean that at the end. And I can use my little spray bottle to spray it with water to clean the stamps off as I use them. So it's a thing, man. I'm thinking about, did all the rest of these go over? I think they did. I gotta look at my picture. Hold on. I need my picture. See about what? Wow, fastest delivery in the West.
Even before you paid for it.
Oh you know where I live.
Yeah, I do know where you live.
So I got the stamp cleaning pad. I apparently got the one that's sealed up. It's got an $8.99 price tag on it, and I paid $4, so I feel okay about that.
Feel good about that? Can I say I'm a pushover? I just can't believe it. I like for weeks and weeks and weeks, people were bugging me about them, and I'm like, I don't have any more. I don't have any more. Then we went out and I got 2 in that one day.
I was there for some of that, wasn't I? I don't know.
No, I think it was when Mike and I went.
Oh, okay. We're glue booking. What are you looking at? I don't know where it came from.
I caught all that glitter, and I was like,
I have no idea where it came from. Like, I would never cut that out. I don't. Do you even have a mason jar?
Yeah, I just don't think I have that one. I might.
I don't know. We're glue booking. Well, are you invoicing?
I am.
Is this your way of telling me I owe you $4?
No.
I know. God. As soon as you get you put it in. She puts it in boxes. It's already sorted. But then she's got to pile up the boxes so that nobody falls and kills themselves over the boxes. Okay, so this one is going down here. And nothing goes under that, so we can glue this one down. So we'll put on some words, possibly, because we have nice summer word selections. And this will be our summer glue book for the next couple of summers, because I doubt that I will fill it this year. I'm getting a little bit of I wanted to start it at the summer solstice, which is why I made it when I made it. Okay, let's kind of I'm going to get it right on the edge if we can. Okay, where'd that paper towel go? Uh-oh. It's over here. It's under some things. Goodness gracious. All right. I'm trying not to put my pink fingerprints all over everything. I was doing my scraps of joy earlier and pink fingerprints on everything. Because we're doing the fuchsias coming out of and starting a coffee batch for the grungy coffee dyed. All right. So this one is going to go over here. I do need to cut. There's just a little bit of I didn't quite cut right there. So there's a little bit of overhang. There we go. So that one goes there. And then it looks like get this one. This one. Get that one going there. Okay, nothing is going under that, so we're safe to glue this one down. I am going to be in the Christmas and July sale with Elle's. I don't have nearly as many items as she does, but I will have some glue books to offer and some paper packs. Okay. And a couple of little other items. She's got a pretty good amount of Christmas stuff because she collects more broadly than I do. I need that little corner does not want to go down, so glue stick it is. And then, okay, so now this is where, so this goes here and that goes there. And then we have the cocktail. Where'd the little cocktail go? That pair of scissors is screwing me up. Cocktail. so there was a little bit of okay. So under went the seashells, so the seashells need to go. Where did the seashells go? Seashells, okay. So we're just going to put that right up to the edge and over that way, and we'll cover the rest of it. That'll be fine. Some people do. I have never participated in Christmas in July. Some people are very make ahead, well ahead of the season. I typically don't start offering Christmas stuff until September or, late August, September. Because that's the soonest I would want to start. So I have to rethink my plans next, because I just didn't. I thought, when she whipped out her bins for Christmas in July, I was like, oh, well, I underestimated how big we were going with this. And okay, we've got that penguin over here to fill up that spot. Oh, and we don't want this to be, I know it's boring, but we want all of these in a line on this side. Okay, so this one's getting nailed down next. And I need my pen because I need this to go just so.
Before this goes away, do you need any?
Oh, yes. These? Are they stuck together?
No.
Okay.
Do you want just the black or?
No, I want some of that too.
4 or 5 yards? What?
I don't know about this much. I don't know how much that is. What do you think? Just snatch up my scissors. Thank you. You're the best. Love that red color. I have plans coming up. It's very handy. Thank you. And it's fun to just play with it. Okay, sorry. It's a chock full of stuff bin. Well, I'm not saying, please don't get the impression that I'm saying she's overdoing it. I didn't for some reason over the time span that we've been doing this, it just never registered to me how many people participate in Christmas in July, because it's everywhere right now. Everybody's doing some kind of Christmas in July thing. So apparently I've just ignored it every other year. But I get it. If you're a big maker, if you do all handmade cards and all that, I can see where you would want to. Did I put a bunch of this on crooked, you guys? I'm infamous for that. I have set off people's OCD with my shenanigans. Okay, definitely I like that there. Let's get these 2 pictures done. Yeah, how big a bin? Is that like that meme? All my craft stuff fits in one box, and the husband pipes in, "Stop calling our house a box." Is it that sort of deal? We're gonna need a bigger boat. We'll have to get some Jaws stuff to put in here, right? There's no way we cannot. Oops, I'm doing it again. I'm trying to offset everything, and I specifically said I wasn't going to do that because I want a nice clean edge down this side. Penguin, Mr. Penguin with his ice cube, with his ice glass of ice water. Oh, it's yes, the 23rd. So anybody who's owed packs from before the beginning of this year hangs head shamefully. You're getting the packs that I'm selling at the sale. And then people that I still have not had a personal meeting with, you have the option to fill some of your owed packs with a Christmas pack. It is that one pack counts as 2 packs though, because I packed the mid-month mini and the color of the month all into one big pack that month, and everybody just got 1 pack. It's a red and green pack with a couple little extra doodahs put in there. I think there's a couple of napkins and a Christmas card that's desert themed that is really cute. There are several different versions of it. Do I want to push that up just a little bit? Okay. All right, now let's have a look at the picture again. Okay, so over here we need to glue this down before we glue this down, and this goes under that. So I do need, for reference, where I want it to go. Okay, so this is sad, but I'm going to write right on the, I still want it to be straight. I'm going to just mark so I know where to put it. Okay. Yeah, it is trip money, and I'm going to have a sale of my own. I've been trying to do some handmade items to go along with some paper packs. And we all know I've been depressed, so that's going swimmingly. Sarcasm. It's a thing. I have glue all over my fingers. Where's my scissors? Give it a little smush. I'm really trying not to put pink fingerprints on everything. Janice always has the lowdown, doesn't she? She's awesome for giving out information that is very helpful. Okay. So that is exactly where that needs to go. And then what was going underneath that? Cocktail. So the cocktail needs to, we're all in a it's barely fitting. Okay. Let's mark the side here. Needs to go right shimmed up against this, but it can't go any farther over than that, or we'll wind up covering up some of the. And I should probably stop gluing on this. I've had good luck without having glued directly onto another picture. Let's see. Do I want anything on here? Let's do it on the back of this. Let's do that. Just feel like I'm asking for trouble. We're almost done. Could wind up with a big glue splooge all over the place. We don't need glue everywhere. And then they'll be telling, and that's when she glued herself to the whole journal. Elsa will have to come in and pull it off, and will go down in some kind of YouTube infamy by the time I glued myself to my own journal. Man, I keep dumping that picture on the floor. I think I just dropped one. I don't know where it went. We may have just voided a picture. There's one stuck to my foot. That's exciting. Yeah, we're missing one. The one that goes here. Shoot. What picture is it? Corn. It's a waterfall. I'm missing a waterfall. And I got a thing stuck to my foot again. I felt it go, but I don't see it. Hello, waterfall. We may have to find a replacement picture there. Well, let's glue the rest of this down. Waterfall went last. You can't leave me alone for 2 seconds. Most of the time, Janice, you're pretty on the spot. It's an awesome quality because usually I'm going, And here comes Janice to the rescue. Oh, she's just an all-around nice person. Okay. I just tried to pick that picture up and move it. Yep. Ooh, I like Find Your Fun. Well, let's not glue over that. Do, 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 do. Okay.